Can a twin flame relationship be one-sided? I'm answering your questions, so let's dive right in. Well, as I always said, I had over 17 years of experience and I talked to over 20,000 clients, and in my opinion, a true twin flame connection is not one-sided. A twin flame connection, and it already implies twin, two people that are evolved, and two people meet each other to ignite this fire to go on their ascension journey. Okay, what can happen? There's two things. Please stay tuned to listen to all of them. What can happen is that one person can turn away from this connection temporarily, and that is the running chasing dynamic, and that is quite important because the twin flame journey is about union as well. I always believe that, and I honestly think all twin flames can achieve union. Check out my other videos. I do explain why I think that, but it is first of all about the journey, about the awakening, about the healing. And if you have unhealed issues, like usually there are abandonment issues, you will of course attract somebody who is not available. If you are not in your self-love, you will attract somebody who tells you, no, I just want to be friends, or no, I don't want you. And that can happen in a twin flame connection as well. Don't freak out. That only means that you have unhealed shadows, and it's their job to show that to you. I always like to use the symbol of, imagine you are eating unhealthy and you got acne in your face, and the mirror has to show that acne to you. They don't have a choice. Do I want to show you that unclear skin or not? They have no choice. And it is like this with our twin flame, or not just our twin flame, every person we encounter basically. Just a twin flame, the universe is using romantic connections even more so to show us our deep-rooted fears, because in a friendship you probably would end this connection, and you're not supposed to just run away from it, because you're supposed to face your fears and your inner shadows. So let's see, if you're trying to talk to your twin flame, like, why are you showing me the acne? I don't want that, please change. It's like you're trying to wipe clear the mirror instead of actually changing your diet in order to get clear skin, so that they are finally allowed to show you clear skin. And that's the big issue. So it is about doing the inner work, and only then they are allowed, because there's a soul contract, and also it's the twin flame template. Okay, it's like it has specific rules. Only then they are allowed to show you that you are amazing. You have to believe it first. You have to treat yourself first. You have to become the king or queen that you are, and that is inside you already. So in order to attract a king or a queen, and one thing is important, king or queen, I never mean that you're better than anybody else. You know, a true king or true queen would help other people to lift them up and not to look down on them. If you look down on other people, and if you think like being a king or queen means being a narcissist or anything like that, that is still distorted energy, and has nothing to do with twin flame energy whatsoever. So your twin flame has to mirror you, so temporarily they may not show you that you're interesting until you stepped into that energy. The other thing is, you may not be dealing with a twin flame at all, but with a catalyst connection. Or actually, I want to talk about something else. You may be dealing with a karmic connection. A karmic connection would mirror all of your shadows to you, and we were already talking about it, usually fears of abandonment, lack of self-love, and you have always been confronted with the same type of guy, always the guys that cheat, always the guy that are not available. So if you're always attracted to the same thing, again, it shows that there's something that is inside of you that needs this kind of attention. So the difference between a karmic connection and a catalyst is that in a karmic connection you get mirrored your stuff, but you don't have this big awakening and ascension. You stay stuck in this connection for years and there's no progress. Okay, that would be a karmic connection, because in a true twin flame connection or a catalyst connection, you may stay in this dark night of the soul period for a moment, but sooner or later you get snapped out of it, and you do the work, and because you are extremely guided in these kind of connections. So if it's been going on for years with no progress, it's most likely not a twin flame. Then a catalyst connection. A catalyst connection is very similar to a twin flame. Other than it, like a karmic connection, you do have the ascension and the awakening, and you do have the sudden recognition. You can have that in a karmic connection too as well, because that is often connected to Pluto connections in astrology, and Pluto can highlight karmic connections as well as high soul connections. Okay, so you have to really look more into the astrology. But yeah, you do have this intense connection from the beginning in all three of those karmics, catalysts, and twin flames. So the intensity itself does not automatically hint at a twin flame, but with a catalyst connection you do have an awakening and you do feel guided to do the healing. And a catalyst connection can be one-sided. It can be both-sided, because both souls agreed, yes, we do meet and we do have this awakening in order to prepare ourselves for a true love, a divine counterpart coming in. That could be a twin flame or another form of divine counterpart, depending on what your soul chose prior to incarnation. Yes, both souls may have chosen this template to awaken each other and prepare them for their true love, so they don't have to go through all of the shadows with the true love, because they already did that. But it can also be a one-sided connection, and then your soul chose to have this catalyst experience that can be one-sided in order to awaken, do the healing, and then again you would attract a true love, a divine counterpart afterwards. So yes, a twin flame connection is always two-sided. It is both souls wanted to learn, and the difference between a catalyst connection and a twin flame connection is that a catalyst connection, already said it, is to prepare for the real deal, which means after the job is done they would fall out of love and they would separate in peace. By separating, I don't mean that they would have been a couple, could have been, doesn't have to be, but their ways part, or these maybe still do talk from time to time. They are friends, they're connected, but they're no longer romantic interests. In a twin flame connection, once the healing is done, union comes. So that's the difference between a twin flame and a catalyst. Even if the catalyst connection is two-sided, a twin flame connection must be two-sided, because union is the ultimate goal also of your soul. Well, I said ultimate goal. The ultimate goal of your soul is to ascend and to be happy. That would include the twin flame as well. But it's not just about the union for your soul. For your soul, it's about the healing, the journey, as well as actually reaching the goal. All of it. So you could say, like a karmic, it is a long journey, but it has no end. It has no end until you have cleared it, but then you won't get together. But usually you're like treading in mud, you don't really get forward. And a catalyst connection, you do get forward, but you separate right before the end, because there is the other person at the finish line, and with the person you reach the finish line together, and then you stay together. So I hope this helped. If it did, please like, subscribe, share with your friends if they have similar questions. And every interaction helps me grow my channel to reach a bigger audience. So please like, subscribe, leave comments, shares, and also check out my other content. There's suggestions coming up right there. I am available for personal coaching. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.